What do you think of it?
Well, it kind of leaks.
We waited 2 weeks to get it, and Elliott's more excited about the bottle of soap that we brought out.
I think we got to figure out this part. Elliott, can you say mama? Mama. Mama. Say dada.
Dada.
Yeah.
Welcome back to month 18. It's finally summer here in Wisconsin. And if you haven't noticed, we talk about the weather a lot here because we absolutely love summer in Wisconsin and kind of despise the winter. So when summer finally rolls around, we're overwhelmingly excited. Summer just the best time of year ever.
We're out every day.
Yeah. Getting your farmer tan on.
Yeah.
So for these 3 short months of summer, we spend as much time as we possibly can outside.
Elliott, are you pulling your water table out? Is that what you want to play with? All right, we'll get out and fill it up. Is that what you want?
And we really make the best of it. So without further ado, let's get started with June of 2020.
All right, you got to mow the whole lawn. Earn your keep here. Yeah, what do you think? Oh, you're so big, buddy.
We mentioned this on the last video, but Elliott loves the path around the pond near our house. That's the fountain! I think it's a daily occurrence that we go walking down the path to see the cars on the highway, and it seems like he has to bring his cozy coop with him every single time. For a little suburban retention pond, this thing has a lot of wildlife going on. We've seen geese, pigeons, woodchucks, rabbits, snakes, snapping turtles, painted turtles, blue herons, all sorts of stuff. It's like having a little zoo right in your backyard. Unfortunately, we usually have to keep Elliott from running right into it. And those woodchucks, unfortunately, Elliott isn't quite sure about those yet. He got a little too close for comfort after going to take a closer look. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Elliott usually plops down in the gravel bike trail to watch the cars go by. Elliott, I had to bring us a broom so we can clean up all the messes that you make on the bridge here. Oh. Going on a self-guided tour today, I guess. And unfortunately, we usually have to drag him all the way home. Okay, see you later. So we spent a lot of time out near the pond and in the backyard. We also spent a lot of time in the driveway, playing in the splash table and in the front yard, just having a ball.
Come, Mommy, have a hug? No, we're too busy, Mom. Too busy having fun outside.
And while we love spending as much time as we can with Elliott, sometimes we just need to get away for a bit. So Jamie and I have an annual tradition to go for a little road trip during our anniversary in June. The last 2 years, we hop in the Miata and head to southwest Wisconsin, and we have lunch at Potosi Brewery, and then head up the Great River Road along the Mississippi. And luckily this year we had some great weather. We stopped along the Mississippi River at the lookout near Potosi, and then made our way up towards Wyalusing. And on this year's drive, we definitely found some routes that were off the beaten path.
Gravel road right along the Mississippi. Didn't really know this was here.
Yep.
Getting lost.
It's very rustic. Scenic. Here comes the train.
Oh. Wow. Lots of trains.
And then headed east from there towards Wisconsin Dells, where we stopped at a winery before heading back to Melanie and Herb's to pick up Elliott. And one of our favorite things about summer in Wisconsin is camping season. And our first trip of the season was to Mothy Lake.
Hey, we're here.
First camping trip. Woohoo!
First time to Mothy Lake. All these years we waited to bring you.
Mothy has a great sandy beach, so of course we had to head straight there after we arrived.
Yeah. It's such a slushy. Yay! Truly.
It's just right temperature for them.
After an exhausting day out on the water, it's time to hang out by the campfire, have some dinner, and get a nice warm bath in your impromptu bathtub.
Elliott, when you go splash in puddles of mud all day, this is what happens. A bath in the campground. He's got even like a basin.
The next morning, we got out on the water for Elliott's first kayak trip.
He says, chauffeur, take me to the next spot.
Apparently it was pretty relaxing because he fell asleep about 15 minutes later. Mothy also has a really nice hiking trail that goes all the way around the lake, and thanks to some recent rains, we got to splash in some puddles along the way.
Because we had to ford the river to get over here. Buddy, it's just like Oregon Trail, and you survived.
And even though we had to bring a whole bunch of gear with us, we had to make room for Thomas.
Buddy, we just got here. Are we making ourselves at home?
And thanks to those recent heavy rainfalls, Elliott had to see if Thomas could swim. And if I'm being honest, one of the main reasons why we like camping is we get to cook outside and eat lots of great food. Maybe not great for you, but very tasty. Are we dancing?
Oh, we're videoing, so my music stopped, Dad.
Oh,
What
sorry.
is this crap? Tummy? Elliott, you have a big tummy? Where's your tummy? From your fruit puree and your Grammy's that tummy, rocket proud, buddy.
There was a little bit of rain here and there, so we had to hold up in our screen tent while we had dinner some nights. But overall, it was a really great weekend and a good opportunity to spend some quality time outside. Oh, and did we mention in the last video that Elliott really loves Teddy? Maybe a little bit too much.
Somebody saw Teddy in the doorway, and we had to bring him out and give Teddy lots of hugs, right, buddy? Is that your Teddy, Elliott? Oh, are you guys best friends? Yeah, he makes you feel so better, doesn't he?
Those two are pretty much inseparable at this point. Similar to previous months, Elliott was starting to get in some more teeth, so we had a couple rough days with teeth. And as a distraction, he got to watch his first Disney movie. With Teddy and Blanky by his side, he was able to get through it no problem. So some restaurants are mostly closed, but the outdoor patios are still open.
What do we think? Is this a good anniversary date? Grandma? Grandma?
This is our first dinner out post-quarantine.
We took a few trips over to Bass Bay Brewhouse, once with Melanie and once by ourselves on the bikes.
What do you think, buddy? First lake this summer?
It was nice to get out and see people again.
Not so sure about it. I hope Daddy's gonna grab him tight.
Elliott still loves his book. We got Little Blue Truck this month, and it's one of his new favorite books. Had to sit down in the kitchen immediately and start reading it. I haven't got time to pass the day with every duck along the way.
Good sounds, Dad.
Thank you. I pride myself on those. While we already have quite a few toys that were hand-me-downs, there's always room for a couple more. So Elliott got to open a few gifts that were re-gifted from Jamie's old stash of toys when she was a kid, Fuzzy Bee and a little farm toy set.
More Scooty toys. Bumblebee. Talk about these all the time.
This month we also got to go over to Tommy and Amanda's for a little housewarming party. Spent time outside, had a good lunch, and got to hang out with all the cousins and some of my old college friends. It was really great to see everyone since due to COVID we haven't really got to see much of the extended family or our friends lately. Good opportunity to see everyone at once. Elliott has started saying mama and dada quite a bit, but unfortunately he just says dada at pretty much anything he doesn't understand.
With our car. Oh yeah, that's the moon. That's the moon up there.
But I won't take it personally, of course. Overall, I'd say he's been a pretty happy kid.
Elliott, can you say mama?
Mama.
Mama.
Dada.
Say dada.
Dada.
Yeah.
Say mama now.
Dada.
Oh yeah, Dad spelled me. Lovely summer mornings.
I guess you can't really blame him. He's quite the pampered child.
Milk, Blanky, Teddy. Well, Mommy's roll.
We did make a few other trips this month. One to go see our friends Lauren and Jimmy, and another trip back to Madison to see my side of the family and hang out at the pool all day. Now, we thought our summers were fun in prior years, but I think Elliott's proving to us that there's nothing more fun than seeing these experiences through the eyes of a toddler. We couldn't imagine spending a summer without our little adventure partner by our sides. Alright, so that's it for June of 2020. Looking forward to July, where we go up north, spend time with the extended family for the weekend. Also get to see Grandpa Rick and Lori, do some more camping, spend some time outside. We really just plan to soak in as much of this summer as we can while it lasts.
Summertime, right? Yeah.
So with that, we'll see you next month.
Splash, splash, splash.
Oh, my new favorite cuddle spot is the automated guys. My animals. Uh-oh, boom. What if Mommy wasn't here? Buddy.
Is that your new spot to snuggle all your blankets and your teddies?
Yeah, I climb up here. Oh yeah, I love it. Don't fall off. Daddy, watch him. Still not quite good. Or are we gonna go down?